Today we're driving the new 2025 Subaru Forester Touring Hybrid. This starts at around $36,000. This Touring as tested is $43,000. We have a 2.5 liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder, a boxer engine that is mated to a hybrid system that was developed in conjunction with Toyota. It gets 35 miles to the gallon in the city, 34 on the highway. It has a driving range of 581 miles. It has about a 16-gallon fuel tank. And this being a hybrid, not a plug-in hybrid like the previous generation Crosstrek plug-in hybrid, you don't lose any cargo capacity, and it still retains symmetrical all-wheel drive, which is very important to Subaru owners. Very often, many of these hybridized crossovers just kind of change up their all-wheel drive system. They'll put an electric motor in the rear. This has symmetrical all-wheel drive. Let's walk you guys around it. We'll start it up and give you guys some driving impressions on the road. This Forester is painted in autumn green metallic, which I quite like on this. Everything else is pretty much the same as we've seen in the refreshed Subaru Forester. So the main goal of this video is just to establish how this new hybrid powertrain drives. Let's start in the back here. We don't lose any cargo space here. However, we do omit a spare tire because of some of the hybrid components. Pull down those rear seats very easily. Got lots of room here. Class-leading cargo space in the Subaru Forester. Always really nice packaging. The only difference here is there's a bit of a cooling vent right here on the side for that battery pack. Ingress, egress, super easy. Always loved the really tall roof of the Subaru Forester. Interior looks about the same. We just had one of these not too long ago. It was a non-hybrid, and it drove great. Let's take a look under the hood at this Atkinson cycle boxer 4-cylinder. Subaru has gone to great lengths to change a lot of internals in this engine to make it more efficient. The electric motor itself makes 118 horsepower, and the total combined power output is 194 horsepower. So it should be decently quick. You can see we've got hybrid badges right here on the side, symmetrical all-wheel drive, and another hybrid badge in the back. This was doing the off-road course yesterday at the Mama Spring Rally, so the floor mats are kind of dirty. We still get the same slow, laggy tablet infotainment screen that we've always seen in Subarus, in the last few years at least. Hopefully they change that up at some point. Reverse camera, a camera view button right here for forward and 360. Very nice. And then we've got drive modes right here for our X mode all-wheel drive. Heated steering wheel, an EV mode for low-speed driving, button to pop the tailgate, change our gauge cluster brightness, pop the fuel filler door, which you probably won't be needing very often in this Forester hybrid. Nice big sunroof, place to put your sunglasses, visors, have a little slide out piece. Engine is off. We'll get some low speed driving done right here. Powertrain is really smooth. Steering is light. On first impressions, this drives great. Let's dip into the power a little bit. That transition from EVE to internal combustion engine is nice and seamless, as you would want it to be. Boxer engine sounds a little bit different. This doesn't quite get as high fuel economy numbers as some of the competition, some of the other hybrids in this class, but it does have better fuel range because it has a larger fuel tank. Subaru made sure that the packaging here didn't impede upon fuel capacity or cargo room. Engine here is quiet. We are at Road America today, so lots of race cars going around the track on a track day. All right, let's hit it. See what this can do in a straight line. Power feels healthy. Good launch off the line, no delay in power. Brake pedal feels nice and natural. Good bite. A little bit of EV regen noise coming down from speed. Honestly, aside from the sound of a boxer engine, this feels very much like a Toyota hybrid system in its refinement and smoothness, and that's a good thing. This Atkinson cycle boxer seems a little bit quieter, a little bit smoother, more refined. IIHS top safety pick plus decent fuel economy. You lose out on a spare tire, but really that's the only con that I can come up with from this hybrid system. We have the latest version of EyeSight. Don't have a highway to test it on today, but we found that this new EyeSight system works really well. The steering assist is awesome. The adaptive cruise control works great. It's one of the better driving assistance systems out there on the market. This Forester is a really nice size and package. It's a little bit shorter, a little bit smaller, but the interior feels massive. I feel like you either love or you're not too crazy about the redesign. I think it looks okay. Maybe a little bit more mainstream of a design compared to previous generations of Forester. You definitely feel the shorter wheelbase and smaller footprint compared to the Subaru Outback. All right, let's go into S mode and see what this does up this hill here. Pretty steep grade. Getting up to 60 miles an hour in a very respectable time. Really, my only big complaint with new Subarus is just this infotainment. It just performs terribly. It's so laggy, it's a little bit inconsistent, maybe not as unreliable as the Honda Accord that we drove out here from Michigan, but yeah, it works. It gets the job done. You can connect CarPlay, and for the most part it stays connected, but it just needs an update and a refresh badly. But the rest of the car is so good, it kind of makes up for it. I have excellent visibility all around me. Nice low belt line, big windows. You also get a digital rear view mirror in this touring model. I like the gauge cluster too. Very clear meters showing your charge, eco, power meter, and speed. Honestly, no major surprises here for this 2025 Forester Hybrid. I think it's about time that Subaru started coming out with some more fuel-efficient hybrid powertrains. They drive well, they're comfortable, they're quiet, they feel really nicely refined, and it's great that they developed this in conjunction with Toyota, because I think that was a good relationship. It feels like a Toyota powertrain, just with a bit of extra Subaru flavor. It has a better all-wheel drive system, and I love the fuel range that you can get out of this 16-gallon tank. It might even be a little bit more than 16 gallons. I don't know the exact number, but it's definitely class-leading fuel range, which I think is very important these days. This would make an excellent long-distance road tripper. All right, guys, those are some first driving impressions on the 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. We'll put all the specs and detailed information on this car in the description if you want to learn some more about it.